Imagine this. Imagine you're a first-time home buyer utilizing down payment assistance to purchase your very own home. Yet, the program that you're using that's going to be providing you the assistance you need for down payment and closing costs tells you you're not going to qualify because you don't have enough credit. It's not that you have bad credit, you just don't have enough credit. So your lender says to you, if we can build alternative credit, I can potentially help you purchase your first home and get access to this down payment assistance. But you don't even know what alternative credit is, and you don't even know where to turn to. Well, in this edition of Talk Mortgage to Me, I have one of the top loan originators in the entire country. He's a friend of mine. His name is Chris Kloc. He works for CrossCountry Mortgage. He is based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And he's going to share a story of not only how he helped a first-time home buyer purchase her first home while obtaining down payment assistance, but how he had to use a goat, a true animal, an actual goat, as the reason why her loan was either going to be approved or declined. First-time home buyers, those looking for down payment assistance, anyone who has potentially been told no, not because you have bad credit, but because you have minimal credit, you're going to want to listen to this story. It's pretty freaking awesome. Check this out. All right, so here we are with Chris Kloc, CrossCountry Mortgage out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chris, walk me through this scenario because the loan closed, right?
Oh, it closed. Yes,
it closed.
Sir.
Was it a single-family home? Was it a manufactured home?
It was. I think it was a man home.
Okay, yep. So a manufactured home, which is very common, especially in the Sun Belt.
In small part of Tennessee, mid. I don't know. It was actually a pretty low price point. I mean, lady was a manager of a Sonic.
Okay,
so small town, Jamestown, Tennessee.
Jamestown, Tennessee. It's a single female purchasing the home, so there's not a co-borrower.
Correct.
Out of curiosity, total sidebar.
Yeah.
Did you know that single women are outkicking single men 3-1 when it comes to homeownership right now?
Whoa.
Single, especially in like the generation, like your generation, and even the generation that's behind you. You have single women outkicking single men 3-1. Anyhow, sidebar. So you have a manager of a Sonic who is single and female purchasing her first home. It's a manufactured home in a more rural part of Tennessee. She's going to leverage one of the down payment assistance programs.
Correct.
Was it a county-sponsored down payment assistance program?
It's state-sponsored.
State-sponsored.
Yep.
Okay, and walk me through like briefly in the state of Tennessee, what does that look like for this particular scenario?
Yeah, great question. So this particular one, it's called THDA, Tennessee Housing Department Authority. Essentially, they have 6 criteria for the most part. 640 credit score. Your debt to income has to be below 45%. You have to be a first-time home buyer or not owned in the past 3 years. Has to be a single-family residence, although it could be a duplex, triplex, quad, which is we've utilized that a lot. That's pretty cool. You can house hack with down payment assistance, zero out of pocket.
Oh, so I could buy a quadruplex, live in one of the
Count
units.
the income of the other. Now, there is county limits for income, and then there's county limits for what's the other piece? There's county limits for the actual purchase price of the house. So that might limit you a little bit.
Yeah, but in general, when I'm utilizing,
but in Tennessee, you can actually get it done. Definitely a duplex. Easy.
When I'm utilizing Tennessee down payment assistance, I need to be careful that my credit score has to be at least a 640. I need to be careful that my debt income ratio is in line, meaning I'm not over leveraged. I don't have a bunch of consumer debt like credit cards, student loans, car payments, stuff like that, alimony, child support. I need to make under a certain amount. I mean, if I earn too much money,
and you can actually, one of the nice things about Tennessee's, and different places have different things, but it's only the person on the loan.
Okay, yeah. So even if this person had a spouse, as long as you excluded the spouse from the loan and she could qualify.
And if you need to use them, you can use them. And guess what? If there's going to be 3 people living in the house, they have higher limits. So you can keep the one on the property for income purposes, but actually it's cool. It's a very good program.
It's like most loan programs, guys. The best answer I give to real estate agents and home buyers is it depends.
Yeah.
Right? It depends. Like you need to talk to a professional who's experienced, like a Chris Kloc, where you start with, I think this will work for me. Then you let Chris and his team come in
100%.
and they play the doctor, nurse, and they do the diagnosis. They prescribe what it is that's going to work for you. So this particular person, you're like, down payment assistance is what's going to allow you to be a home buyer.
Mm-hmm.
However, the credit score was above a 640. Barely, but it was.
Yep.
Hey, look,
it doesn't matter.
You
as
either
long as I get an
qualify or
approval.
you don't qualify.
Yep.
Like I always tell people that you either qualify for the loan or you don't qualify for the loan. There is no like special incentive because you overqualify.
Yeah.
Now, in certain loan programs, sure, being higher qualified may give you a slightly better interest
It
rate.
doesn't affect the rate. In Tennessee, it's the rate is the rate.
On down payment assistance loans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On other loan programs,
100%
it 100%
yes.
could. That's just a sidebar. But this particular person, the credit score was there, but what people don't understand that you and I can educate is there's a thing called the body of the credit. So I'm assuming, based on what you told me, the body of the credit may have been a little bit sparse.
Yeah, she actually went through a bankruptcy within 3 years prior, and so that's a part of it is they have an extra layer inside that loan program, right? And,
Okay.
and they can get really sticky. Like you need to make sure you're an expert. You don't just let, oh yeah, I'm just going to use THDA. Like we're top 5 in Tennessee for THDA. We do a lot of it. So it downgrades it to a manual underwrite, and part of the manual underwrite with a THDA overlay is that you have to have 3 alternate trade lines for at least a year.
Okay, so stop there using a lot of geeky technical terms. For the people playing along at home, a manual underwrite to us in the industry means this. It means we're not going to be able to use a computer or an algorithm to actually pre-approve or even approve your loan. Like we're going old school.
And
like,
additional overlays, like it's not 45%, now it's 40. It's not this, and now it's this.
Yeah, we're getting out the 8-track, not even the VHS. Like there's no more flat screen TVs. We are getting out the abacus. I mean, it's like we're going as old school as possible. And you have to be able to prove not just the credit on your credit report, but that you have other people who can vouch for you that you've paid them on time. So your particular borrower, this manager at Sonic who's buying her first house and utilizes this down payment assistance program, what'd you have to do?
Yeah, crazy. So we're talking to her. I'm like, hey, Katie, we need to get these alternate trade lines. So this is what commonly you'll find an alternate trade line. It would be go to your power bill and get that. Guess what? Grandma's on that bill.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you need to go to this place and get the cell phone bill. Mama's on that bill. Okay, you need to go do this. And she goes, okay, I got that one. Hey, do we have anything else? Because we need 2 more. Like
okay.
We need 3 total. You have 1 established. Now we have 2. We have to have 1 more.
And your normal ones would be things like cell phone, power bill, heat bill, cable bill. Like
and we went through it all.
Okay.
And we're finally like, Katie, there's got to be something. Is there anything else? And we get a letter. She didn't tell us anything, but we get an email the next day. And the letter says, this is blank farm. Katie blank bought a black dwarf goat on March 3rd of 2025 and has made on-time payments of $103.64 every month. We can prove it with canceled checks. She also bought a blah, blah, blah goat and has been paying X for this goat, but has only had it for 10 months. Tell us if you need anything.
Wow.
We use that as an alternate trade line.
That is so cool. Like to me, this is what mortgage lending and home ownership, like advocating, looks like in America. Like when done right, it's we find a way to yes. Right? You started with down payment assistance as a great find a way to yes for many people. However, for Katie, it wasn't enough. Her situation, the layers of risk that we would call it. By the way, a previous bankruptcy is a layer of risk, even for down payment assistance programs, that you had to do some alternative underwriting. And when she couldn't provide the cell phone, when she couldn't provide the utility bill, you did what she could provide, which is, oh, by the way, I've kind of bought these goats on what I would call layaway almost, and I've been paying on them, and this person can vouch for me, and I can prove it, which I think is important.
Yes.
I can prove it with canceled checks. That is so awesome. So Katie was able to purchase her home?
Katie purchased a home.
Wow, so she's now a homeowner.
Now a homeowner.
Yep. The pride that comes with that, the wealth that she's going to be able to generate. She owns that piece of land. She owns that home. She probably could pick up on some tax benefits in the future, depending on what her tax bracket is and how she files her tax returns.
People that own real estate versus people that don't have 70 times more wealth.
Say that again for the people at home.
People that own real estate versus people that don't have 70 times more wealth. And so Katie just started that journey 2 months ago.
That is fantastic. If somebody were to have questions regarding how they could generate wealth through homeownership, do you make yourself available?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. How much do consultations cost?
$0.
$0.
Yeah,
So it's free. It's free 99.
It's education, free 99, and then you have to connect me with all your friends and family because we added so much value. That's the way it works.
All right, Chris, if people want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Feel free to hit me up at chris.kloc@ccm.com, or, I mean, we're always open for business. It's around the clock, 423-755-3038.
We'll slow that down for the people that are a little bit slower like me.
423-755-3038.
Hey, look him up online. He's Chris Kloc with CrossCountry Mortgage. Like he said, email address chris.kloc@ccm.com, and Kloc is spelled Kloc. Chris, I look forward to having you back. I think we should talk some more scenarios.
We should definitely. Thanks.
Perfect. Hey, stay tuned. Make sure you click subscribe and keep coming back to this channel for more free information just like this.